On February 8, 2026, 128 million people tuned in to watch a man from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, do something no one had ever done before. Bad Bunny, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, became the first artist in history to headline the Super Bowl halftime show performing entirely in Spanish. And in doing so, he didn't just put on a concert. He made a cultural statement that ignited the entire world. This is the story of how a Latin trap artist from a small Caribbean island turned the biggest stage in American sports into a celebration of identity, resistance, and love. And trust me, this one hits different. The road to the Super Bowl. Before we talk about what happened on that field, let's talk about how he got there. Bad Bunny wasn't always a global phenomenon. Born in 1994 in Puerto Rico, he started uploading music to SoundCloud while working at a grocery store. Fast forward to 2025, and he was the most streamed artist on Spotify for the 4th time. His album, Debí Tirar Más Fotos, which translates to, I Should Have Taken More Photos, blended reggaeton, salsa, and traditional Puerto Rican sounds in a way nobody had heard before. Just 1 week before the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny made history at the Grammys, winning Album of the Year. The first time that honor went to an album sung primarily in Spanish. He also won Best Música Urbana Album and took home a total of 3 awards that night. And during his acceptance speech, he made headlines by calling out ICE, saying, "Before I say thanks to God, I'm gonna say, ice out." The NFL had announced him as the halftime headliner back in September 2025, in partnership with Apple Music and Jay-Z's Rock Nation. But this wasn't just a booking. It was a statement about the growing influence of Latino culture in America. A McKinsey report had projected that Latino consumers would account for 1/3 of total U.S. sports market growth by 2035. The controversy. But not everyone was celebrating. From the moment Bad Bunny was announced, conservative backlash hit hard. President Trump called the selection absolutely ridiculous and claimed he had never heard of the most streamed artist on the planet. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem warned that ICE agents would be all over the Super Bowl. A petition to replace Bad Bunny with country artist George Strait gathered over 120,000 signatures. And House Speaker Mike Johnson called it a terrible decision. Turning Point USA organized an alternative all-American halftime show featuring Kid Rock, which Vice President Vance promoted. The White House press secretary even said she thought the president would prefer a Kid Rock performance. The tension was real, and it ran deep. This was happening while the Trump administration's immigration crackdown was making national headlines, including the killings of 2 U.S. citizens by federal agents in Minneapolis. But Bad Bunny stayed focused. At his pre-game press conference, he kept it simple, "I really want people to have fun. It's going to be a huge party. I want to bring what people can always expect from me, and a lot of my culture." The performance. Then came February 8th. Super Bowl 60. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The Seattle Seahawks were up 9-0 against the New England Patriots in what had been a defensive slugfest. And then, the lights shifted. The field transformed into a Puerto Rican village. There were food stands, a market, men playing dominoes, dancers in traditional pava hats, and sugarcane fields. Bad Bunny opened with Tití Preguntó, and immediately set the energy on fire, moving into Yo Perreo Sola with an army of dancers. He blazed through 11 songs, including massive hits like Safaera, Party, Voy a Llevarte pa PR, and El Apagón. A lamppost exploded on stage during El Apagón, a direct reference to the song's music video, which doubles as a documentary about Puerto Rico's crumbling power grid. Even classic reggaeton anthems like Daddy Yankee's Gasolina and Don Omar's Dale got nods, though neither artist appeared. Then came the surprises. Lady Gaga appeared in a light blue dress, a reference to the original 1895 Puerto Rican flag, adorned with a red hibiscus flower. She performed a salsa-style version of Die with a Smile. It was her 3rd Super Bowl halftime appearance. Then Ricky Martin took the stage to sing Lo Que Lu Paso a Hawaii, a song cautioning Puerto Ricans about cultural assimilation. And the celebrity cameos: Pedro Pascal, Cardi B, Karol G, Jessica Alba, Alix Earle, and even pro boxers Emiliano Vargas and Xander Zayas, all spotted throughout the performance. Oh, and a real couple actually got married during the show. Yes, an actual wedding, confirmed by Bad Bunny's team. Finally, the final moments were where everything came together. Bad Bunny handed a Grammy trophy to a young boy on stage. He held up a football that read, "Together, we are America." Behind him, the stadium screen displayed the words, "The only thing more powerful than hate is love." Then he did something extraordinary. He shouted, "God bless America," and began naming every country in the Americas, from Chile in the south to Canada in the north, ending on Puerto Rico. People behind him carried flags from across the Western Hemisphere. It was a powerful redefinition of what America means. Not just one country, but an entire continent. Governor Gavin Newsom declared February 8th Bad Bunny Day in California. Journalist Mariana Atencio put it perfectly when she wrote that the show didn't feel like a protest. It felt like a homecoming. The aftermath and legacy. The numbers tell a story of their own. Bad Bunny's halftime show drew 128.2 million viewers, making it the fourth most watched halftime show in U.S. history. On Telemundo alone, 4.8 million people watched, making it the most watched American football broadcast on that network ever. Apple Music reported that Bad Bunny's streams surged 7 times immediately after the performance. Duolingo saw a 35% spike in people signing up to learn Spanish, a direct callback to when Bad Bunny challenged Saturday Night Live viewers to learn Spanish before the Super Bowl. And the game itself. The Seattle Seahawks won their second Super Bowl title, beating the Patriots 29-13. Running back Kenneth Walker III took home the MVP trophy. But let's be honest, this Super Bowl will be remembered for what happened at halftime. Bad Bunny didn't just perform. He proved that culture transcends language, that identity is a form of power, and that the world's biggest stage can be a place for everyone. Love him or debate him, 128 million people were watching. And the world danced.